back to our channel. We are Soflo Cowboys. We are here to talk to you about Atlanta game. Crazy game. I can't believe what happened. I honestly cannot believe what happened in the last 5 minutes when we were down 30-39. I was like, yeah, there's no way we're coming back. There's no way we're going to get 10 points in this amount of time, the way that the Cowboys defense was played. But we did it. We pulled off that win, and let's give credit where credit is due. And who are we giving credit to?
Dak Prescott, 450 throwing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. Only player in NFL history to do that. Even dating back to last year, we always said Dak gives you a shot to win.
Always.
There's something about Dak that he just lays it all out there. He never gives up.
Nope.
That's the leader of a football team. That's the guy you want leading the team. Four is a leader, man. Four is a leader.
He is a team player. He will bring you back. He will never give up. And
he put that game on his shoulder.
Is what we love about Dak. And I just read, either it was today or yesterday, I read the quote with CeeDee Lamb that told him, like, listen, I got your back.
I love that.
I got your back no matter what. And then they had like a pass catch, 45 yards right after that.
That was huge.
This is what we call Dak being Dak and doing what he has to do for this team. He sacrifices a lot to make sure that we are in a position to win.
Yes, one of the greatest games as a Cowboys fan that I've ever seen. One of the greatest comebacks. And I've seen a lot. I remember one of my favorite games, I'm going way back, but 99, the Cowboys played the Redskins, and 2007, the Cowboys played the Bills. Those were great comeback games. But this game got into my top 3 of all time.
Going in
just the way we did it, because the way we went down in the first half on those fumbles. I know 99% of us Cowboy fans are like, here we go again. I mean, Julio Jones didn't even get a catch by the time they were up 20-0, and we're like, this is gonna be a long day. We might get blown on TV. Everybody's gonna be talking about Mike McCarthy needs to get that whatever. But the Cowboys fought back, and I don't know if people understand that winning a game like this the way they did, what it does for the future of this season for this team under Mike McCarthy. It brings the whole team together and gives the team hope.
It gives them momentum. It gives them hope. I mean, we are so used to, as Cowboys fans, for the past so many years, you dig yourself in a hole.
You don't finish.
We get to the bottom of that hole. We try to climb back, and we just always fall short. And Sunday, we didn't fall short. And it was amazing to see, like, I'm just not used to it. That's why when we went down 30-39, 5 minutes left, we had to score a touchdown, get an onside kick, score the field goal. I was like, I don't know. I mean, we can try, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
Right. I mean, I read some crazy stat where the percentage of us winning was like ridiculous. Like, I think it was like 99%. Well, for Atlanta winning, it was like 90-something% of them winning a chance to win the game when it was like 16 with a couple of minutes left. But I know Mike McCarthy. If we lost this game, Mike McCarthy would have took a lot of heat.
Yes.
Because I think he took some heat against the Rams for that. Well, we went for it on 4th down. Instead of kicking the field goal, and then in this game we went for the 2-point conversion pretty early, and those the fake punt calls were horrible. But we got out of it. We won, and this is what we're gonna expect to see as Cowboy fans this year, is that we're gonna see an aggressive team, more aggressive, more fake stuff, more fake punts. Going for 2-point conversions, going for it on 4th downs, using analytics. And sometimes it's not going to be all 100%. It's going to be annoying sometimes.
It's going to be a hard pill to swallow, because we wanted that. With Jason Garrett, everything was very conservative.
Yes.
We wanted aggressive.
Yes, I like it.
You have aggressive now.
I like it.
Mike McCarthy is aggressive. Yeah, does it always pan out the way we wanted to? No, it's not going to. Not everything is going to be 100% our way.
Right.
But we are trying. We are doing it.
Yes.
I mean, we didn't have that. How many times with the last 10 years we're like, go for the fake? It's like 4th and inches. Go for the fake. Just do it, or go for 4th down. We did it. We punted the ball, always lost.
Right. So
now we have that opportunity.
Right. So I mean, if we would have lost, people would come to Mike McCarthy's head. But it's so early in the season. It's his 2nd game as a coach. We gotta get used to it. This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna be doing aggressive stuff at aggressive times of the ball game, and I like it. But like we said, this is one of the greatest comebacks in Cowboy history. We won the game. It's going to be huge for momentum going forward. I mean, we were looking at 0-2 there and having to go to Seattle.
And going back,
And the criticism that would have happened after that game would have been ridiculous. But winning that game is huge. I mean, this is the type of game where you win in a season and it just propels you to great things.
Yes. So I want to actually mention one other player that I didn't have high hopes for and actually proved to be an excellent player was Schultz.
Schultz, yes. Schultz had a bad game after week 1. During week 1.
He had a bad game. We thought we had a
I'm glad
lost
you brought that
cause
up.
when Blake Jarwin.
I'm glad you brought that up.
When
Yeah.
Blake Jarwin went down
Schultz.
for the season, we were like, shit. Like, you have Schultz, you have Blake Bell. Like, I mean, Jarwin was just coming out to be the spectacular player. And then he goes down. Schultz had a bad play in the Rams game, and we're like, look, this is our backup. Can you believe this? We're going to have to bring somebody in. We started looking up free agent tight ends to see who we could bring, and he had an amazing game. He proved me wrong.
I'm not going to lie. When Jarwin went down, and Schultz had a couple drops in week 1, we were all, Cowboys Nation was like, man, we got to get a tight end in here. Mm-hmm. Delaney Walker, somebody in here. But Schultz had a great game, man. I mean, he played well, and I think going forward, I think he might be tight end number 1. I think he can do it.
Yeah,
we'll just have to see. But I'm glad you brought that up. He's another player that went under the radar that had a great game.
Since we're on the offense, let's talk about something. I mean, good and bad. So we have obviously Terrence Steele and Brandon Knight at the ends. I mean, I think everybody, when we heard Tyron Smith went down, I think everybody had PTSD. I had PTSD because all I could think about is Dak getting sacked. All I could think about that Chaz Green game, Dak getting sacked. I mean, in the beginning, they had a tough time. But again, this is what we haven't seen in so many years is adjustments.
Yes.
And what adjustments did we make? We did a no-huddle, up-tempo offense, stop the blitz for them to hold their own.
Got the ball out of Dak's hands quick. Like you said, no-huddle offense. We were able to take advantage of their secondary. We got weapons out there, and I'm going forward. I hope we do more of that offense, up-tempo offense. And, and especially if we have to go forward without Layla and Tyron Smith going in the future, we definitely have to look forward to doing more of that type style of offense. But those tackles held their own. I mean, Brandon Knight surprised me at left tackle. He actually did really well. Steele, he did okay. There was if you watch some of the tape, he's here and there, but he's progressing from week 1 into week 2. So I think more game experience for him until he can hold it down till Lil comes back.
Yeah.
So I hope he keeps getting more game experience and he's able to settle down on his own.
Like I said, I'm going to say it again. We're not used to seeing these adjustments, not only just halftime adjustments, in-game adjustments.
Right.
I mean, that's a difference that we're going to have with Mike McCarthy. So, again, I think we talked about it in previous videos and when we have been on shows with J Tuck and everybody, we always talk about the first 2 games is going to be an adjustment for us.
Right. So, preseason, a new coaching staff, a whole new defense. It's going to take some time. It just doesn't happen overnight. So, we just got to hang in there and it's a long season, guys.
It's only week 2.
14 games left. So, it's a long way to go.
So on the note, let's talk about defense. Defense, which I'm going to say I'm disappointed right now, but again, we are only in week 2. We have a new coach. I think it's going to take a little bit more time for us to gel. But let's talk about this defense because we honestly had high hopes for this defense. I mean, we brought in big name. We Dontario Poe, Alden Smith, Everson Griffin. I mean, we drafted Trayvon Diggs, which is having a good season so far. I mean, but for what we expected to what is coming out on the field is completely different. We're on opposite ends.
This defense for 2 weeks in a row has been really disappointing, giving up a lot of points and yardage. This is not the defense that we were hyping up with J Tuck and everybody when we were talking during the offseason about all the depth we had and how we'd be able to do all kinds of exotic schemes and all kinds of different stuff. And our linebackers are struggling. And we lose LVE. We lose Sean Lee. Jalen Smith does not look good at all. I mean, Joe Thomas is one of the best players we have on our defense right now. He had a great game.
He's done good last game.
Our secondary is not playing well.
No.
Cheeto and Jordan Lewis had a rough game. We have some guys right now that are not finding their stride. And we're hoping that as the season goes, they'll get better. The scheme will get better. So that's what I'm banking on right now. I'm not panicking. But during the 2 weeks, these last 2 weeks, it's not the defense that we thought we had, especially at the pass rush situations with D-Law. I mean, dating back to last year, this is a big thing going on right now with D-Law. Even dating back to last year, a lot of people were calling out D-Law.
He got paid and was. He's not doing what we're expecting.
People, for what he's getting paid, he should be a game wrecker.
He should. There was a point.
I understand that D-Law's getting paid. He's getting paid big money and stuff. And people are trying to defend him because he made a couple of stops in the run game. That's not what you get paid, what, $190, $100 million to do.
No.
You're here to be a disruptive force. Get after the quarterback. You're taking plays off.
He should be everywhere where the ball is. His name should be called every play. D-Law, somewhere
not every play, but
every play,
almost every play, right?
Almost
defense.
Play,
you should see him make an impact.
He should be making an impact. And there was a point in the game that I turned to him and I said, am I the only one that just saw him just stand there? And I'm going to try to see if I can put that little clip.
I had posted it on my Twitter.
We posted it on his Twitter. I will retweet it on our Twitter, but I'm going to try to post it somewhere in this video. And I want to show you guys like what I saw. And I don't know what it was. It was like no effort in trying.
He was just getting bodied by the right tackle.
And then at one point he went. I feel like he goes missing.
They said he got a knee injury. I think he had a knee injury in the game, but if we'll have to see the season goes. I'm a big D-Law fan. I love D-Law. I love when that season he had before he got paid. Mm-hmm. But since he got paid, we have to be realist.
Yeah.
He's not performed to his contract. Not. And then Allen Smith had a great week 1. Week 2 was not that good. Everson Griffin had a huge sack in this game.
Yes.
But it's not what we're expecting. We're expecting more.
It's
so
not.
As the season goes, let's see what happens.
So I don't know. Maybe if we got our hopes up high and they did it, but so let's talk about.
I want to talk about one more thing on defensive line. Defensive line, Tristan Hill.
Oh, I was just gonna say the same thing.
Let's talk about really good in his new stance down there. I mean, that's a completely different player that we're seeing from his rookie season.
So, like I said, we're everything's the opposite. What we expected is not happening. Like we didn't think Tristan Hill was gonna have. He's actually doing pretty good this season with the new scheme. So. We didn't expect that, but we also didn't expect the defense to go the way it is. But
right.
Let's talk about the one highlight. Let's talk about Trayvon Diggs. I think he is the little bit.
That was our guy.
Hope.
That was our guy. We talked about Mike Cowboys' family. We were talking about a few weeks back. We were talking about who will be the starting cornerback. We both said we like Diggs. Diggs played great ball in college against big teams and big receivers and big games. So we knew his transition to the NFL would be, pretty smooth. It's going to be a little rough. He's still a rookie cornerback, but I don't think he would struggle as much as people thought he would.
Yeah.
But as the season goes on, he'll be good. He'll be getting better. He was one of the big bright spots so far for the season. I also like Joe Thomas, the way he played.
So we have Seahawks coming up week 3. We will talk to you guys about that in another video. I want to make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I will leave all those links down below. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to our channel. We hope to see you in our next video.